Hi, this is Tanya from Lovera Tarot, back with the monthly reading for Leo for August 2018. How are you doing, Leo? Right, okay, I'm going to get straight into some things I have to say beforehand. Sorry, these are live again. It's the only way I can get them up quick enough so that you have them for August, okay? So after next month, hopefully they will all be pre-recorded again. And there's a lot of changes next month as well. There's a new website coming, there's a rebranding, there's things being added, things being taken away as well. I am going to do a video probably this week asking for your opinions as well on things, but I'm not going to take this into your reading, so don't worry about that. This reading is going to be for your sun, moon, and rising as well. Okay, people keep asking that, and it is for all of them. But yeah, so if anybody does want a reading with me, I am going to be taking a little bit of a break in August, not the full August, so I am available for readings. But it's going to be your last chance to get video readings. They are stopping for the time being. 45-minute readings are going to be obsolete as well. I'm not going to be doing them. So what I've done, there is an offer on at the moment where you get 15% discount of any reading you want. Okay, I was given 10%, and then there was a mistake with Mercury retrograde, so I've added another 5%. So like I say, it's a great time to take advantage of it. The link is below. If you click on that link, and if you use the word eclipse, all capital letters, where it says redeem code, and that will take your discount off for you. Okay, so it will do it all for you. It's all set up to do that. But like I say, if spaces are limited and availability is limited this month, so if you would like a reading, then it's best to click that link now, and then you know that you're guaranteed it. Okay, so that's it, business out of the way. I hate that side of things. Now we can get down to the fun part. So right, Leo, I'm just going to say hi, Robin, hi, Julie, hi, Leo's son. I'm just going to go with what I'm picking up psychically when I tuned into you first. So I'll go with that, and then we'll start on your reading, if that's okay. Right, so what I'm getting psychically, I really feel you're in, I want to say, in the in-between, Leo, okay? This is it. Because I feel there's some big changes. I mean, this has been coming in for a lot of the zodiac signs. Like I say, we had that amazing full moon on Friday. I don't know if anybody's seen that. I was at the beach doing a ceremony and things like that for it. It was fantastic. We were, swimming in midnight and everything like that. It was absolutely amazing, but the energy was intense, and it's quite abrupt and brutal as well. This is what eclipses do. They take things away, but they give things back to us. And this is where I feel that you are at the moment. Okay, you're in the in-between. This is what they're saying, and it's almost like I feel you're just closing the last page of your old book, okay, but the other one is there ready to be written. So there's some tying up loose ends. There's some doing something that you should have done a long time ago, or that you put off doing a long time ago, and it's almost like I'm seeing you reflecting back to the past, okay, and then looking towards the future. So it's almost like I feel you need to, they're sort of showing me there with the past. It's like you're putting a lock on that door, and you're locking that door. So it's like, right, the past is gone now. That is no longer going to govern you. It's no longer going to keep you trapped. It's no longer going to keep you in fear or anything like that. I don't know why they're saying fear, but that's what they're coming out with. The future is going to be a lot brighter for you, okay? But it's almost like I feel what they're saying here is what you need to see here is that, yes, something might not have turned out how you had envisioned it, okay? But that doesn't mean that you have lost anything on the way. I mean, I have people coming to me, and they'll say things, a lot of times people have relationship questions, or, they're going through a breakup, and they come for the answers. And a lot of times people will go, oh, well, my relationship failed. And I'd say, well, how long did it last? And they can say something like 25 years. you know, and I'm like, and you say that that's failed? You know, some relationships don't even last a fortnight. So what they're saying here, I think, sorry, there's a plane going overhead there. Sorry, I'll wait until that goes. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear it massively, and it's clogging my hearing there, my internal hearing. So it's almost like you need to look at something, and yes, it might not have turned out how you wanted it to, but it turned out how it was meant to be. Okay, so don't grieve it, don't mourn it. You know, celebrate what it was, but know that everything has a shelf life, because I feel this is very cyclically. That's not a word, is it? That's what they're giving me there. Cycler. No, it's almost like it's in a cycle. I don't know what word they're giving me there. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, so it's almost like if we imagine the trees in autumn here and they let them leaves fall, because them leaves have changed. They are no longer green. They are no longer lush like what they used to be. They've started to wizen a bit. They've started to go brown. They've started to lose their color. Okay. So this is when a tree needs to shed its leaves. And this is what I feel is the metaphor that they're given for you, is it's look at something that you may be trying to hang on to, and it's changed. It's not the same as it was. It's never going to be the same as it was. So it's almost like let it go and make room for that new growth, them new shoots that are going to come once this cycle sort of kicks in. You know, I mean, we have that, don't we? We have decay, you know, then we have death, then we have regeneration. And this is, you know, this is the life cycle. And this is where I feel you are. It's almost like you're starting a new cycle of your life and you're putting the old one behind you. Okay. So I hope that makes sense to some of you. Cyclic. Right, okay. Sounds cyclic. Yeah, is that what they were saying? Because they were showing me with a C and I couldn't get it there. So sorry. I think I've got a bit spiritual dyslexia there or something. So yeah, so this is it. So don't try and romanticize what could have been or something like that. So this is what I feel the focus is on. Don't try and romanticize how you think you wanted something to go when it hasn't gone like that, and then you feel that you've lost out, but you haven't. You've just lost out because your projections were different to how the universe wanted to guide you, if that makes sense. So that is what I'm picking up psychically, but it's almost like stay rooted with this. They're saying, stay rooted, be like a tree, you know, yeah, be like a tree. They were talking about the leaves, weren't they? Yeah, be like a tree, stay rooted, you know, but sort of, you know, reach out and branch out as well. This is what I feel you need to do, Leo. So that is what I was picking up psychically, intuitive perceptions there. I wasn't psychically, psychically and psychically. Right, okay, they're really getting me confused. Yeah, apologies for that. I haven't even had a drink today. You know, I think I'm going to have myself one later. I haven't had one for a while, actually. So right, okay, I'm going to get straight into your tarot and see what is there. Okay, so the first thing we're getting is a new beginning for you. A new beginning. Okay, it's fantastic. It's been quite a lot of the readings I've done this month have been about this for August. But this is saying that there is this new beginning. It's almost like it's showing itself to you, and it's being given as a gift to you. Okay, this is what it's saying. It's you're being gifted. Nothing is being taken away from you. However, there is emotional connections to whatever you are having to leave behind, which are still quite raw wounds, they're showing me. Okay, and it's almost like you're doing for other people. You're thinking about other people in this rather than what's best for you. Now, if you think about what's best for you and you are in a happier place, then this will have a knock-on effect with people around you. So it's almost like I feel some of you are under this illusion that you are trapped and you cannot make a move, or you cannot move on, or you cannot, you know, start to write that new book. But that is just an illusion. That is not real. You know, what this is saying is this feeling of being trapped, okay, is not real. Okay, it's almost like the tower within this card. They're showing me the tower behind, the pointing the tower out behind this girl in the Eight of Swords. Okay, I'll put it there so you can see it. And she is feeling quite suffocated. She's not seeing a way forward. She's still under the illusion of being trapped, okay? But she's not. She's out of that tower now. If she just takes a big, deep breath, then binds that are binding her will fall away, and then she can pull that blindfold off and she can see that she is not trapped. She's just in the illusion that she is. It's almost remind me there of have you ever seen it when they tie elephants to a tree when they're young? I mean, disgusting practice, but they put a short chain on them and the elephant just walks round and round and round. And then what happens is they take the chain off them and the elephant still just walks round and round and round. It doesn't cross the boundaries because in its head, it has been conditioned that that is as far as it can go, okay? And this is what I'm feeling with this. But what I'm seeing is if you take them emotions, you start to do what's best for yourself, because them emotions will heal in time, okay? Whatever is raw there, it will heal and it will become a battle scar. You know, this is it. You know, use your battle scars like medals that you got through something. But there is a great time here, and this month I think is catalyst in it for you for healing, okay? There is hope, okay? There is hope for your future. There might not be hope for your present, okay? There might not be hope for whatever you're trying to cling on to, but there is hope for you in the future. And this is what it's saying to you. You know, you need to take that leap. You need to be vulnerable in this as well, but you need to follow your heart because the universe has been listening to whatever you have been asking it, okay? And it's almost like they're saying there, I don't know why they're hesitating. This is what they've been wishing for. So we've given it them. And now they're kind of, you know, it's like don't look a gift horse in the mouth or something, you know, don't understand. You don't need to understand why. You just need to take this opportunity that is being presented for you. But I feel there's a stubbornness within you, okay? Because it's like, you know, a lot of Leos, you are stubborn, you are strong characters, you know, and you don't often like to be wrong. You like to be in control a lot of the times. And this is where I feel the resistance is, okay? It's almost like you're wanting to call the shots, and spirit are going, no, that's our job. You know, you just follow our lead, you know, that's what you do. And you're used to being the leader. So this is where I feel there is this tension. So it's almost, this is why they're saying you need this vulnerability. You need to soften, you need to be open, and you need to see that this is leading you to greater possibilities, you know, and a much calmer. And so I want to say that tranquilo, which is the Spanish for calm, you know, come on, calm down. Yeah, it's almost like saying, you know, they're wanting to bring balance in to you. Stop resisting it because this is what you really want as well. So they're saying it's the end of a cycle, okay? This is it. There's an end of a cycle coming. You cannot stop this ending. You know, eclipses are all about endings and everything, you know, and you cannot stop this. It doesn't matter how much you like being in control, how much you're going to put that Leo robe, it is going to happen, okay? So just surrender to it. It'll make it easier for you and everybody else involved. Because once you get in the flow here, this is what they're saying, once you start flowing, then you will see, right, okay, this looks quite exciting ahead of me. And you can start making plans and taking action. Because I feel here, there's almost like, I feel you need to share, okay? You need to share with others, like-minded people. There could be people around you who at one time you shared with, you know, and at one time you connected, you know, you had that connection, you had the same goal, you had the same vision. But because we are humans and we change and we grow and we evolve on different rates, it you know, sometimes what was very, very close can actually pull apart and both they're going in different directions and they still have different visions, but they're still trying to go along the same path and it's not working. And this is where the complication lies. So what this is saying is you need to sort of get on a path where you're going to then meet members of your soul tribe, you know, people who connect with you, people who you have things in common. A lot of times, you know, especially within relationships and friendships and whatever it is here that I feel you need to let go of, we can keep them based on nostalgia, based on what they once were, rather than what they are now. Okay, and this is where we feel let down because the other person has changed. But what we've got to realize is we have changed as well. Okay, so and our paths have changed, and our karma. We may have sort of completed that soul contract that we wrote and had with another person. We might have learned all of the lessons. So it's, don't see this as a loss. Okay, this is what happens. And this is what is happening to you. But you're resisting it. This is the problem here, Leo, okay? It's almost like there's confusion. You're battling internally with this, okay? But it is what is needed. This is necessary, okay? You need to trust the process. You need to trust the universe. And you need to realize if you don't fully trust somebody, then they are not a healthy part of your life. If somebody is close to you and you cannot trust them, and there's this element of mistrust, or they cannot trust you, that is not good grounds for a relationship. And once trust is broken, it's very, very hard to get back. I'm not saying never, but it is very, very hard. That damage has been done there. So this is where we're at now, okay? And I almost see, it's almost like I'm seeing two people here, and they are trying their hardest to both keep control of a situation that they have no control over, okay? And it's almost like, have you ever seen the movie War of the Roses? This is what they're showing me, and it's a beautiful story of how a relationship goes wrong. And I think it's Michael Douglas and somebody else, I don't know who it is, but it gets quite funny, where at the end they're like kind of hating each other and they're wanting to kill each other, and it's both at the end, I think they're both nearly do it, and then that's when they realize the stupidity of it. But this is what I'm getting. It's almost like, right, we're a unit, we've got to keep on, when there's this tension around it. Now, what I'm seeing here and what is going to happen this month, I think, Kathleen Turner, yeah, that's who it was. Great film. I might actually watch that later. It was really, really funny. Reminded me of my father's. I'm sure my father's, one of his divorces went on like